come on, I'm trying to work here.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Glennzb TV, the show that's really catching fire all over the world through the interweb. First issue today, Len Brown is trying to lure the V8s back to Auckland. Now, I don't understand what you're doing, Auckland. 1 minute you don't want the V8s, then you see that Hamilton's got them, and then you want them back again. Don't tease the V8s, okay? I've met some people. I come from Hamilton myself. I've met some people who drive V8s, and they don't respond kindly to being teased that way. And Len, you're sending out mixed messages here. 1 minute you're into trains and buses, and now you want big grunty cars in town. So yeah, I'm really confused about exactly what it is you want here. And we've also got the question on how you're going to pay for the V8s. I guess hiking up the parking prices in the CBD might go towards that, eh? All right, next issue. We've got Bill English suggesting that we drug test the unemployed to get their benefits, or when they're going for job interviews, to make sure they're really trying properly. I think this isn't going to do anything for the self-esteem of people who are unemployed. I mean, they failed a lot of things. They've probably lost their job somewhere along the line, or haven't got the job when they've been to job interviews, failed there. And now, if they fail a drug test as well, that's just a real kick in the guts, isn't it? Let's move on to Kawerau Intermediate, which looks like it's going to be given the axe and incorporated into Kawerau. Oh, geez, that's hard to say. I've actually polled a few people out there, and not very many of them can actually say Kawerau. But anyway, let's move on to, what I'm talking about. It's written right here. Okay, so this school here, it looks like they're going to sort of incorporate it into the high school. And we had on the show this morning, we had the bloke from this school here who wasn't very happy about it, not surprisingly enough, because the school's about to not exist anymore. But he was saying that the college is a breeding ground for gang members and crime, and I'm thinking, well, where are they getting these people from? They're getting it from your school, buddy. Just think about that, and I wonder if the real issue here is that you've got really successful people coming out of Kawerau, like John Rolls, for example. He's from there. You've got the chick who won New Zealand's Next Top Model. So you've got a lot of really successful people coming out of there, and sometimes I guess these kids are a bit disillusioned that it hasn't happened to them. And so once again, it's a self-esteem issue, I think you'll find there. Another thing we had on the Mike Hosking breakfast starring Susan Wood this morning was Dean Brett Schneider, and he was talking about a book he's got out on how to make gourmet pies. And I was surprised because I didn't realise that people actually made pies. I thought that was just something that you got from the service station, or if you were feeling really fancy, the bakery. But yeah, apparently he has recipes for different kinds, and you can even get a Thai green curry, which is just making me hungry, frankly. And we'll finish as usual with a little bit of your feedback here. I logged on to the Facebook today. I've got my own Facebook page now. If you want to do the facebook.com and then one of those. Hang on, did I do that right? That way maybe? It's a / anyway. And then Glennzb. I know that's a bit cryptic. But I've got full confidence that you can find it. Anyway, I logged on there today and got a little bit of feedback. Helen says, Glenn, you are so good on the breakfast show. I like where this is going, Helen. But sorry to say, I don't get the Glennzb TV thing. Yeah. She says, not funny, nothing new. Stick to what you do best. Okay, all right then. I thought this. If you close your eyes, Helen. Kind of the same thing, so maybe you could try that. We've got one from Ian here. He says, I agree with Helen. All right. You're probably right, guys, actually. So this is going to be the last Glennzb TV. Oh, hang on. We've got some late breaking feedback. It's coming from somebody called Rachel, and she's written it in the newspaper, in the New Zealand Herald. Rachel Glusina. She's written a whole article about Glennzb TV. She says, unoriginally called Glennzb TV, Hart fronts the snappy show, about 5 minutes long, blah, 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 blah. Unoriginal? How many other shows out there are called Glennzb TV? Are there a whole lot of Glennzb TV shows that I wasn't aware of? I hope I'm not going to get sued if that's the case, like One Direction in America being sued by One Direction UK. Oh God, that's given me something to worry about.